This week's news without the bullshit is sponsored by GameLeap. More about them at the end of the video. The biggest news of the week is the release of Hammond into the live game. It's worth mentioning that he will not be playable in competitive for the next 2 weeks. Thank fuck. This week also saw the release of the crazy amount of changes that have been in the PTR for weeks. Bastion, McCree, and Soldier have all had their minimum damage at maximum range increased from 30 to 50%. Widowmaker now has damage fall off on her machine gun, which reduces her damage by 50% at maximum range. Mei on the other hand, now has no damage fall off on her secondary fire whatsoever. Moving on to Hanzo, whose Storm Arrow ability duration has been reduced by 1 second and had its cooldown increased by 2 seconds. Sombra receives the biggest changes this week, with her stealth now lasting indefinitely. This is at the cost of her movement speed buff being decreased from 70 to 50% and her no longer able to contest objectives while invisible. Her translocator has also been changed, with it getting an unlimited duration, having a reduced radius, and now being destroyable by enemy players. There have also been a pair of small changes to the maps themselves. The first change is that quick play assault maps now have 4 minutes as opposed to 5 minutes for the attacking team to capture the objective. This puts it in line with the current competitive rule set. The second change is that assault maps have further extended respawn times for defenders, which is designed to reduce long drawn out stalling tactics. The specific details of this change is not clear. The Overwatch League Grand Finals are also upon us. In the interest of keeping the previous results spoiler free, I'll leave the dates and final 2 teams in a link in the description. The 2018 Summer Games event is speculated to be releasing very soon, with dates from previous years suggesting that we can expect it to drop as early as this week. However, a safe estimation is within the next 2 weeks. Holding off to buy loot boxes is advisable. This has been this week's Overwatch news. However, if you want to stop being so garbage and start to become the best player you can be, then I'll recommend you to today's sponsor. GameLeap is a site dedicated to helping players improve in every aspect of the game. With hundreds of video courses already made and new ones being added all the time, the site packs the biggest database of Overwatch guides available. The site covers all areas of the game, including detailed hero breakdowns, specific playstyles, team compositions, positioning, and even intangible shit like player psychology. Unfortunately, there's no course on how to tilt the other team. However, with their forum of pro players willing to answer any number of questions, you'll never be without a gap in your knowledge. A shit ton of videos are completely free, and viewers who sign up can get a full refund if they are not entirely satisfied. However, using the discount code at the end of the video, you can get premium membership at the cost of a handful of loot boxes. So click on the link below, and your path to being a godlike player will be more abrupt than the ending of